Would you like to just tell us a little bit about yourself?
I'm 17 years old, and I go to Albuquerque High School. I'm a senior this year. I've been a part of the Albuquerque High School Slam team for about 2 years, going on 3, I think. I'm also part of the Duke City Youth Poetry Collective. I went to Chicago this year for Brave New Voices. I slam around town with these guys, Sarah and Reed. And yeah, we have a lot of fun.
That's awesome. Well, welcome.
Sometimes when the sun sets, I can hear mariachi trumpets playing from 2 streets down. I can barely see my dad in the dark, but I can hear that he's smiling. He says that this is New Mexico as his eyelids pull up the corners of his mouth, my ears open to the sound of my history textbook making backyard music. The first time I only listened briefly. Trumpets fluctuated within volume, diving in and out of rhythmic culture. It was only a quick glimpse into flashbacks of horchata childhoods, Mexican print blankets hanging on Caucasian couches, newly Spanish tongues asking simple questions, with my virgin ears understanding only emphasis, no translation, yet creating my own picture of what I thought language used to be. Although I recognize the beauty of traditional music being sustained in modern culture, I refuse to be sung to. The little girl in the corner begging, "Mommy, please, don't make the mariachi sing to me this time." She'd laugh and joke with the musicians, taking any opportunity to practice, but I never ignored the costumes without questioning the story. The story of dancing, celebrating religion through acoustics, morphing into accordion bass, being thrown in and out of a 15 speaker in the trunk. Tradition was carried consistently like old pennies, being passed through many fingers, ignored by some, treasured by others, each time gaining more stories in the pockets of those who keep them. I bounce through my day watching tradition freckle this city, and I think of the day my father fell in love with our front porch when the sun sets. The only brown skin I have are the freckles dispersed over my arms, but inside those pools of dark pigments sits some type of tradition, and I'm only reminded when I hear my dad smiling in the dark at the sound of mariachi trumpets 2 streets down.
Day in and day out, my dad looks through a microscope, examining the chromosomes that make up human anatomy. A behind-the-scenes doctor,
the one who really diagnoses body with cancer.
Or not.
Benign or malignant,
he's far from ignorant. He wears glasses as thick as N, pressed to E,
R,
pressed to D, and yet I don't care. 'Cause he is one of the only guys I know who won't walk out of my life. He's loved my mother for 27 years, and I'm 1/3 the outcome.
The middle daughter,
X chromosomes. And yet please tell me why the combination of X and Y always leaves the question why.
Why does the combination of mismatched chromosomes
make male eyes pierce through my hips? I can feel the X-rated slideshow
clicking through his skull.
Now there's no such thing as a complimenting stare, one of those, "Damn, you're beautiful" stares. No, those aren't real, baby. It's always one of those send goosebumps winding through every vertebrae in my back stairs, one of those walk a little faster stares. Eve was carved from Adam's rib. He pulled curved bone from his side like it was some kind of sacrifice.
I've been told not to live in fear
of any man, just be a skeptic.
I wish I could stand up here, preach about women's strength, you know, that feminist stuff, but that's not what I'm here for.
And yet you scream feminist to any female who raises her voice, saying she is sick of the little boys playing games. But when you match my footsteps and lick your lips, I gotta walk a little faster. Now I'm running away from your words. They aren't unique, baby.
We've heard them all.
I won't freeze at the sound of your compliment.
Tell me, how is it fair that when I see a man see me, my stomach drops to my knees and I wish I had doors to lock?
But I don't. When I heard my friend say he'd love his girl from her toes to her thoughts, I was shocked.
It always surprises me when I hear of a man who wants more than just that.
No person deserves to be watched as if told to shut up
when asked not to be seen. Maybe I haven't made myself clear.
Rubbing my legs like a genie was gonna pop out of a bottle is not cute. You're not cute. Disrespect to every female form was not genetically coded into that Y chromosome that separates you from me.
No, baby.
See, the only thing that separates us is your rib, because my cage is full.
And yours has a hole that continues
all the way up to your heart. All I can hear is my feet stepping on sidewalk.
Yours accompany mine,
and I begin to walk a little faster. So here, let me pull back my skin, stick my fingers in, use my nails to detach what you once gave me,
as if I needed it to make me whole.
Use it to fill the hole in your chest as we slowly piece our wounded bodies back together. And instead of that rib, use your arms and just hold me.
I may lean a little to the side,
But it looks like you needed that extra rib more than I ever did, because without it, you weren't whole enough to love another.
So love me from my toes to my thoughts.
Love me until your Y chromosome respects that it's one leg short of another X. Take this rib because I don't want it.
Instead, just give me your respect.
Not just as a woman, but please, just see me as another human being.
Any information about the Duke City Youth Poetry Collective?
Yes, I do. We meet every Saturday from, well, we start at 2 and usually we go till about 3:30. What we're doing in the DCYPC is we're raising awareness about slam, and especially with the youth. We're going to start doing a permanent second Saturday slam, and that's going to be organized and run by the youth. And what we kind of do is we write poetry and discuss poetry. We're thinking about starting to do workshops at schools maybe, and we also get ready for the break.
Like a word. I see the way your hand makes love to your pen as it caresses words upon silk bed sheets of clean white paper. Spilling your heart through ink, nothing can ever come between. Nothing can ever make you stop writing, nothing can ever make you stop loving. So, love me like a word. Pick me. I'm sorry. Look me up in your dictionary, find the meaning of my soul through conversation of word pressed against word to make a memory. Let's write our own history, let's make our own happily ever after. We can do it, babe, I know we can, because when things get hard, we can simply pin happiness into our story. I see the way your eyes look at me, love me in different languages. Lips murmuring sweet nothings in my ear, know some things because they mean something to me. Hold me, baby, naku apenda jalor, yo te quiero mi amor. Make sweet love to my heart with lips that will never fail, just like words will never end, and when they do, switch to a different language and continue to love me through good times, bad times, hard times, joy and tears. Love me, baby, through all the years. I want you to love me more than all the words in all the books in all the world. But for now, all I need is 3 words, so I know that we can make it through. And from there, we can write our own happily ever after. All I need to hear is, baby, I love you.